Hello everyone, so today we're going to be talking about burnout. So let's define burnout. What exactly does burnt out mean? So basically, in a nutshell, it's when you're sick of the game and you don't want to play the game anymore. Basically, that's what burned out means. So why do people get burned out of a game? Or let's say Blade and Soul in particular. There's several reasons. One of the biggest reasons people get burnt out of Blade and Soul is because of its progression system. Like, getting to Aransu is not a very simple thing. Like, obviously, if you have Trove, and with the current Trove, getting to Aransu might be relatively simple. Because you could skip the boss fight, you can just spend money and get the material needed to get from your Raven weapon to your Aransu weapon, which in my case was the Hive Queen's Barb. However, if you were to do it the traditional way, you would have to get a raid, get your guild, work towards beating the Hive Queen, which was a relatively difficult task to do, and very time consuming. So progression is one of the biggest things that hold a lot of people back and make people get burned out of the game because they run out of things to do, or they think that it feels like you need to grind or you need multiple hours in order to progress in the game. So, there's a lot of people, especially in my guild and people that I know, that got burned out of the game because they saw the tiger soul, or they saw the amount of oils needed. For example, if I want to go from my tiger soul to awakened tiger, this is 42 oils, which is a very daunting number. It's not something that you can get very easily. Even if you are a cash user, it does take some time. Give me a second. There we go. Okay, so it does take some time. And other than that, it's repetition. It's by doing the same thing over and over and over again. A lot of people get bored, or they get, it's very repetitive. But that's what Blade and Soul was all about anyway. At the beginning, it's always been like the progression system has always been very repetitive. It's you run this dungeon every day, you run it for a month or two, then you have enough materials to get that one upgrade that you needed. And then once you get that one big upgrade, for example, this bracelet, it needs to feel rewarding. So, there's a lot of players as well that, they work really hard, they finally get their one big upgrade. For example, they get their soul upgrade or they get their bracelet upgrade. They're so excited, they go into F12 and they do a parse and they find out it's like, oh, well, it wasn't as amazing as they thought. It didn't meet their expectations. They felt like, I've invested so much time into the game. I was hoping the game would reward me by letting me do more damage. So, that's another reason, not meeting to expectations and repetition and progression, basically. These are the main reasons why people get burned out of the game. And so, how do you prevent burnout? In my case, the reason why I'm still super psyched to play Blade and Soul every single day is because I don't play a lot of it. Like, I go to work, I work my 8 to 10 hours a day, I come back, and I play Blade and Soul for about an hour and a half, and I log off. That's it. So what do I do in that hour and an half? I log on Discord, I call my guildmates, and I say, dude, let's do dailies. So what does dailies consist of? I've talked about this in my how I make 100 gold per day video, but my dailies consist of basically going down this list: Sandstorm Temple, Ransack Treasury, Drowning Deeps, Hollow's Heart, Starstone Mines. I stop there. I only do these 5 dungeons every single day, and then I do Outlaw Island, and then I do whatever's left in the daily challenge that I have not finished. So usually by completing those, as you can see here, I did Starstone Mines, I did Ransack Treasury, and then to finish it off, I did Outlaw Island. And boom, that's my daily challenge complete. So like tomorrow, what I'm going to be doing is I will probably do Celestial Basin, Drowning Deeps, and then maybe Tower of Infinity. Yeah, I'll probably just do those 3 and call it a night. Like, I don't spend a lot of time playing the game. because the reason why I do this is because the game rewards you for logging in and doing your daily challenge every day. It rewards you a lot. Like your return, like I mean, I don't want to use technical terms, but like your return on investment is really high for that 1 hour that you played, because you're getting, the Goldsmith's Evolve chest with all these materials. You're getting the daily challenge reward chest with your solar energy and your, fortune potions and stuff. And you're also getting the daily challenge treasure chest, which is even more materials. So, with these two material chests added together, you're getting a lot of materials for very short time investment. That's why I feel that it's not a good idea to spend hours on hours playing this game unless you're really motivated to do it, or you have like a very specific goal to achieve. A lot of people that I know get burned out of this game because they don't have a specific goal that they want to achieve, and they're just playing the game because they have nothing else to do. So, it's really important to set goals in this game. For example, my goal was to get my bracelet to stage 10. Boom, I've achieved it. What was my next goal? To get to Tiger Soul stage 1. I've achieved it. What's my next goal after that? Is to get to Aransu stage 6. So Aransu stage 6 is going to take a lot of time. Look, it's going to take, I think it takes 600. You see, I need 600 moonstones. I need 60 Aransu orbs. I need 6 PTSs and 60 transformation stones. Like, this is going to take time. So instead of killing myself and going crazy and farming Naksun like 8 hours a day for these moonstone crystals, I just take my time. I take it easy. I'm in no rush to get to Aransu 6. So, I can just slowly farm up my daily challenge rewards. I get 3 moonstones a day from the year. I get a couple from doing the 5 dungeons that I said, and maybe a few extras from the Goldsmith Evolution chest. So, maybe I make about 10 moonstones a day, or maybe even 5. So, it's going to take me a couple months. It's going to take me like 3 months in order to get from my Aransu stage 4 to stage 6. But to me, it's a long-term goal, and I don't really mind if it takes 3 months because I'm in no rush to get there. So I feel like the main, I guess it's like a thing that a lot of people have is, I want to get there now. The impatience of being, I want to be strong now. I feel like that is the crux or the weak point of why people get burnt out so easily. Because, you want to be strong now, so I'm going to farm this thing for 8 hours a day for the next week or 2 in order to get the item that I want. And by the time you finally get the item you want, it's never going to meet your expectation because you killed yourself in order to get this item. So your expectations for this item is going to be high. So I think that's going to be a thing, like, the reward and time investment. So that's a thing that a lot of people fail to understand, or a lot of people fail to execute. While in my case, because I take 3 months to get to my Aransu stage 6, I don't have any expectations. I'm like, okay, if I get more damage, that's great. I'm not I don't have very high expectations. But that also goes in hand because I am playing on the NA server while living in China. So I do have 300 ping. So obviously that also plays a big part. But yeah, guys, like, there's no need to kill yourselves over this game. Like, if you're bored of the game or you have nothing else to do, there are other games out there. Like, what I don't only play Blade and Soul. I play Blade and Soul for the majority of the time of my free time. However, if I'm not playing Blade and Soul, I play Overwatch, I play The Forest, I play other games with my friends, depending on what people like to play on my Discord, and I just play games with them, It's more about enjoying the company of others than the game itself. But, yeah, anyhow, I hope this rambling on about burnout has given some sort of advice for you guys. Maybe you guys can take away from this video a little bit of knowledge so that you guys can prevent burnout yourself. But yeah, I don't see myself burning out from this game anytime soon because I still enjoy it a ton. My guild is great. I love the company of all my guild members. And yeah, it's really just surrounding yourself with people that you enjoy their company is really important, especially for MMOs. That way you're excited to come back on, because people are waiting for you. People are, there's interaction. It's fun. Great. Anyway, I hope this video helped, and let me know in the comments below what you do to prevent burnout. Anyhow, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
What can I say except you're welcome for the heals, the boosts, the rest.